What is going on, guys and girls? My name is James ThnxCya and welcome back today to Roblox. How are you doing, everyone? Welcome back, welcome back. Today, of course, it is time once again for some brand new bee swarm simulator. And today we're experimenting. We are checking out the market boost system. We're going to do a crazy field boost. We're going to donate an egg to the wind shrine, use our market boost, stack up our fields, jelly beans, all that good stuff. And we're going to see how good these new market boosts really are. Yes, so 3, 2, 1, the hive is already claimed. I did just go and take down my commando chick, and I believe, yeah, in like 13 minutes, Mondo should spawn. So we're going to go and take down Mondo before we do any of that stuff. But most importantly, how are we all doing? Are you guys and girls amazing? I hope so. Oh, yeah. So yeah, once again, thank you so much to everyone who poked the like button and stuff in last episode. So we managed to hit our 3,000 like goal super duper quick as well. Like you guys are on it. I mean, on it's in the game, he develops it, you guys are also on it. Spelt differently, but do you know what I'm saying? You guys are good. You guys are slick. You guys are real smooth. Thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, can we go for like 3,000 again on this episode? That would be really, really cool. It's always amazing to see, like, and we got it so quick last episode. It was amazing. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. Oh, speaking of on it as well, have you guys noticed this? I noticed this like last episode. I completely forgot to mention it. But Onnit's been sitting on the hives like since way back in the day. But if you actually go up to him right now, he's snorted like a pig. he's got the little beehive, the swarming egg on his head. So I've actually got this one equipped as well. Of course, this is the bee swarm simulator egg, but Onnit's actually put it on his little avatar character in game. So that's kind of cute. Out of interest, actually, has he put it on the Onnit which lives in the 30B zone? Yeah, he has. Okay, I was wondering. I was like, is he gonna remember to put it up here? He has. Very nice indeed. Although, it's kind of funny, like this Onnit here doesn't actually have like the best gear. He's still got like the porcelain dripper. He's still got like the Mondo bag belt, I think it was called. He's got like the old canister there as well. So yeah, Onnit needs an upgrade, man. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do market boost in just a second, but I think before we do that, we might as well wait to get our Mondo chick. We've just got 10 minutes left. Oh, and thank you so much to all of your comments and people who let me know, like, which mobs they got hostile chicks from. Hostage chicks from. Which hostile mobs you got hostage chicks from. There we go. So yeah, thank you so much to everyone who, let me know about that. I can now also confirm that I myself have had a hostage chick from every single mob in the game, but weirdly, I've not had one from a ladybug. I don't know why. It seems like the ladybug is a bit elusive to me, but I have had a hostage chick from the rhino beetles now. I've had one from the spider. I've had one from the mantis, and obviously the werewolf as well. So yeah, I think I got really unlucky in that video where basically I was trying to demonstrate that you could get them from all hostile mobs. I just didn't get them. But good news is, yes, you can get them from all the hostile mobs. But for some reason, I myself have not had one from a ladybug, which is kind of strange. Like, I don't really know why. But hey, I just thought I'd mention that. Anyway, I'm going to wait for Mondo Chick to come. We're going to go and take him down. We might get something fancy. We might not. After that, let's go and take a look at these market boosts, because I actually think it's a really, really, really cool thing to, like, update. And I think they're going to be really, really powerful. But yeah, we'll take a look in a second. Oh yeah, and side note as well, Onnit has also introduced the new, like, speed up system. So for example, if you just want to make some red extract, you can now speed up the process for tickets. So obviously it's quite expensive, but if you are in a rush and you really want your items quickly, maybe you're just about to make an item, or, maybe you just need a certain amount quicker than it normally would take, you can now speed up your blender with tickets, which I think is kind of cool. Oh yeah, okay, so just like a little thing that I've been experimenting with when it comes to the Mondo chick, I've kind of like used a similar technique to how I do the coconut crab, and I think it's actually a pretty useful bit of information, I guess, because if you want to kind of do it as quickly as possible, it's kind of like a fun little challenge. There's no leaderboard or anything, I don't think, unless it's like hidden away somewhere or going to be added at some point. But there is a time limit, and it does tell you how quickly you've taken down the Mondo chicks. So what I like to do is just before the Mondo chick spawns, so I normally jump in roughly about a minute before it spawns. I get into the field, and I'm basically just trying to build up my focus tokens. So now this obviously depends on how many bees you've got, and if your bees have the focus ability, but I like to try and get it up to about 10 before the mondo chick spawns. So I also like to put on some oil, just because why not? And I like to put on a tropical drink, because tropical drink is going to boost up your critical. And yeah, I kind of just try to have those focus tokens up to 10 as the mondo chick spawns. As soon as it spawns in, you can pop some stingers, and you can activate your coconut shield, and it's kind of like the same technique as taking down the coconut crab. You're just replacing that for the mondo chick. So you can see here that I've actually lost my focus tokens as I was talking because I wasn't paying attention. But hopefully we can get like a few. It's not the end of the world if you can't get them up to 10. Probably pay more attention than I do. Let's get them up to like, what, 5? Okay, it's better than nothing. So yeah, effectively, I could have like a big stack there. My coconut shield has popped. I've got the attack boost. I can get all my rage tokens, and you just get like a little bit of a head start, essentially. So yeah, experiment with it. Just have a go at it. I mean, it kind of does help. Every little helps, I think. And you can obviously do this with a bunch of people in a field if you're taking them down like as a team or whatever. The mondo chick does a fair amount of damage. The problem is that you want to get close to it because you want to try and hit your lick tokens, and you want to actually get your vicious bee spikes and all that kind of stuff. But sometimes you do wander a little bit too close. So you just got to be a little bit careful. Yeah, like that, for example. I took a hit and another one. Oh, jeez. But yeah, be a little bit more careful than I do. And yeah, try and get those focus tokens up to 10. But anyway, I'm going to go and take this guy down. We might get some cool drops. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Da 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 da. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. See, yeah, it's kind of annoying. Like, the one reason why I want to do the field, the market boost and the field boost and stuff today is because I'm essentially taking down the mondo chick, and I've got my coconut crab and all that kind of stuff. But my micro converters and my field dice are full. So I'm essentially like wasting those. I've always tried to always have like a full stack of both of those, but I always try and use them as a full stack if possible. So every single time I'm doing the coconut crab and I'm doing like the mondo chick and stuff, half of the items, which are really, really useful items, I'm essentially just wasting, which is a bit of a shame, but we're going to use them all today. And we can always now rely on the mondo chick to replace our micro converters and our field dice a little bit quicker than previously. So I think that's pretty much it for the mondo chick. I don't think... Oh, no, it's still spawning. But yeah, there we go. So did we get anything cool? Neon berries, field dice, marshmallow bee, treats, micro converters, bitter berries. Nothing too special there. Anyway, finally. Oh, I need to go and take down my coconut crab just in case we get coconut wins. But yeah, I feel like the field boosts and the new market system it's way more than just having like a better coconut field. I think it's really clever. Okay, so yeah, the market boost system is located in the 30 bee zone, and it's just to like the sort of side of the doorway here. Now here's the thing, right? So this is actually a really, really cool system. I'm sure people know how this works, but just to kind of like go through it, this is a global boost market, and essentially the prices change dependent on how many people have bought them. So it's kind of, I guess, like a popularity system. And from what it shows you right here, it's that everyone has essentially bought the coconut field and the pepper patch. That makes sense. These are the two best fields, I guess, for generating quick honey. But the problem is that because they are the most popular, they then cost the most amount. So I think coconut field is always probably going to be on the top, but you can see here that in order to actually get this market boost, which is a field capacity boost, so your backpack gets bigger, a pollen boost, which is great, and then a times pollen from coconuts, which is, I guess, like a coconut exclusive one, and then a white pollen boost as well. But in order to actually purchase that, it would cost 6.8 billion honey and 10 tickets. So do I think that this is worth it right now? No, I think that price is way too high. But if you go down to the next one, the pepper patch, it goes down to 3.8 billion. Now, the market boost is obviously more for sort of end game players and sort of mid to end game players, but don't freak out too much because obviously this is a huge amount of like honey to spend. I'm more interested in these ones down here. To be honest with you, I'm more interested in these because these prices are much, much, much more affordable. And in theory, if you can line up a nice set of wins and you have your boosts and stuff, there are some fields down here that I do think would be a bit more beneficial. Having said that, I do think that currently these prices are a little bit too high because some of these, like even the middle ones here, are just under 1 billion. Now, would you go to that field for my character, for example, and spending all of that honey, will I make more than 1 billion back? Yeah, I probably would. But I'm kind of more interested in the ones down here. So I think something like the stump field, if your stump snail is gone, I think this could potentially be a really, really good one. But obviously, the stump snail is in the way, so it kind of depends. But I want to try one of these today. I kind of just want to see what we get. Now, coconut, I don't want to spend 6.8 billion to actually get a coconut boost. So I'm kind of hoping that we get maybe something else. But I think this is also really, really good because this goes hand in hand with the Wind Shrine, I think. And you can essentially increase your Wind Shrine boosts and have just a really nice market boost combination. And I think it's also really good because if you get a field from the Wind Shrine, which is not necessarily a great one, so maybe something like, I don't know, Dandelion, you can combine that then with a market boost and you can probably get a better return from it. But let's just try it out today. Let's see what we get. So I think we'll just do a straight up normal gold egg donation. Nothing too fancy. Let's go and pop this bad boy down. Aha! Oh no, we pulled coconut. Always pull coconut when you don't want coconut. So we got coconut 5, strawberry 5, pumpkin 6, and pineapple patch 5. So we now have these boosts. We also have our mondo boost. And the thing is, we could do a coconut boost now, and we'd probably make a good amount of honey, but I feel like that price is too expensive. So what we do is we now look for a lower price. So pineapple patch, I like the pineapple patch. That is down there at 1.2. Pumpkin as well. Pumpkin's a good field. Or what about strawberry? Strawberry's at 1 billion. I'm going to go with pineapple patch boost. It makes a funny noise as well, which is really, really cool. And then what we're going to do is we are going to go through our usual routines. So we have our wins going. We've got our boost going. We're going to roll some field dice. We are going to try and get a 3 times in the field. So bear with me 1 second. Let me roll these dice. Spider. Pepper. Sunflower. On it, don't do this to me. Strawberry. Rose. Rose again. Oh, finally. Pineapple times 1. Oh, dude, we've got Pepper Patch times 3 before we've got Pepper Patch technically times 4. Pepper Patch again, 5. On it. On it. Give me 2 times. Oh, we've even got Pumpkin now. Mountaintop. Pepper times 6, technically. Stump. Mushroom. Clover. Pumpkin again. Stump. Pineapple patch. Oh, pineapple patch on the last go. Whew. Okay, awesome. So yeah, we're going to pop our red. We're going to pop our blue. We're going to pop our glitter, glue, oil, enzymes, tropical drink, and we're going to go marshmallow bees. We're going to stick our sprinkler down, everything automatically dropping. We're going to pop some jelly beans, and we are going to have a field boost party. So yeah, let's see how we do. We're going to do this for, I guess, 15 minutes, although technically the boost market is for half an hour, so you could do it for longer. But yeah, look at the top of my screen. So many boosts going on all at once. Yeah, let's see how we do. So we paid, what, like 1 billion for this? But in theory, we should be making more than 1 billion back. Hopefully. Oh yeah, look at that. So we're up to like 100 million a second. So in terms of like our investment into this field with the market boost, we've already definitely made our money back. And now the cool thing is as well, obviously with the market boost, is we do now have an increase of backpack size. So we do have 123 million backpack size whilst we are in the pineapple patch. So I really think that these market boosts are amazing. And I think I'm definitely going to have to look at them a little bit more, but I'm kind of thinking, although the coconut and the pepper patch are always going to be the most popular ones, I do think the other fields, it really, really improves the other fields an awful lot. I'm a huge fan of the pineapple patch anyway for boosts and stuff, but to be able to like have that whenever I want it for like a slightly lower price, I guess, I would always go with the lower price, to be honest. But yeah, we'll experiment with all of them, even maybe like the coconut, but yeah. One at a time. I guess you can kind of see now as well. So I've mentioned this a bunch of like different times, but whenever I do like field boosts and I do Wind Shrine donations and stuff, I always try, if possible, to have a full stack of everything. Now, does that happen every single time? Not really. Sometimes it's kind of difficult to actually get that, but at the same time, like you can see, we rolled 25 field dice then. I think it was actually 26. And yeah, on the very, very, very final roll, we actually pulled the pineapple that we needed. And this wasn't to times it by 3, this was only literally to times it by 2 and then have like the glitter to make it 3. So yeah, this is why I always try and say, you know, if you're going to do something expensive or you're going to do like a huge field boost or if there's like a mad code, if possible, try and have as many as possible for like field dice and micro converters just to kind of try to make the most of it. In theory, if we didn't have a full stack then, we would have only been able to do this with a ×2. So yeah, it's kind of one of those. It's obviously luck of the draw, but to pull like 6 Pepper Patch boosts and then only like 2 Pineapple, you can never really predict it. But hey, anyway, this is going pretty well so far, I think. Good honey. Oh, yeah, of course, just as like the boost is dying down now, you know, we're sort of nearly finished our 15 minutes and, you know, I've sort of been using my bits and pieces, you know, just as things start to chill out a bit, we get bean bugs. Bean bugs would have been amazing at the beginning of this boost, because now what's going to happen is these bean bugs are going to give us loads and loads of jelly beans, which is amazing, but we've nearly run out of micro converters. In fact, we have run out of micro converters. Unbelievable timing. Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, the bean bugs are amazing. If you can, like, get a couple bean bugs in your field when you're, like, doing a boost or something, so good. But yeah, it's really difficult to time that. You can't exactly predict it. It just kind of happens sometimes, I guess. But, yeah, that's kind of annoying. Okay, so I think our wins have died down now. So we still technically have, as I kind of mentioned here. Let me go and collect that coconut. Yeah, let's go and stop all these from going off. I guess we'll fill up our backpack. Yeah, we've still got... how long have we got here? So we've got 14 minutes left on the pineapple patch boost market. So we're still going to have the extra capacity, the extra pollen, the extra white pollen, and the extra convert rate, I guess, which is kind of nice. You know, that'll do. That's good. That's good. And then we've obviously got our other boosts and stuff running in the background. And of course, because we took down the Mondo Chick, we also have the Mondo Chick's buffs working as well. So this is all adding towards the capacity, the pollen amounts, all of these boosts stacking up. We have our boost items on as well. And bearing in mind what we paid, so what was it, like 1.2 billion was it for the pineapple? How did we do? Oh, 60. So yeah, we made 60 billion. And this, bearing in mind, this isn't a code or anything like that. This isn't like a crazy code. This is literally just what you can do in game now when you combine wins with a market boost. And it doesn't have to be like one of the top fields. I feel like this is such an important thing, and this is such an amazing thing about the market boost, is that yes, it is sort of more end game content, I guess, but at the same time, you don't have to go for the coconut and the pepper patch and stuff like that. You can go for the ones that are lower, and then yeah, provided you have the correct boosts and maybe you can get those wins, and provided you can get the field ×3, I really do think that you have like the benefit and you will profit from that to some extent. Obviously not for everyone, sometimes these are quite expensive, but in theory, very, very cool. I like this system a lot. Now, you do have the ticket price as well with them. So, you know, 10 tickets for the coconut boost, for example. But if you are in a position to be doing these market boosts, obviously don't forget, you can get a lot of tickets around the map just by doing bug runs. A really, really good way, handing in quests, that kind of stuff, and you can keep those tickets nice and topped up. But yeah, that is amazing. So obviously in the background here, we've been slowly grinding towards getting that 50th hive slot. And I think that these market boosts are going to help so much. So now all I need to do is I need to start saving up my field dice and my micro converters again. But because we now have the Mondo Chick, which is just dropping them like crazy, we should be able to do that pretty quickly. And then maybe tomorrow I can do another boost and maybe make another 50-60. And then we'll actually be over the 2 trillion. So currently we're on 1.982 trillion. So yeah, just another like 18, and then we'll have 2 trillion. And then we need like, what, 2.2 to get the 50th slot? I think we can do it. It won't take too long. I don't think so. And I think these market boosts are really going to help, because they're like codes which you can just do in game, and they're not codes. Amazing. Madness. I love it. Well, yeah, there we go. So hopefully in the next day or two, we're going to have another update. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Who knows? I don't know myself, but fingers crossed we do. And there's going to be new content. And of course, we're going to jump in and check it out. So yeah, that's about it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please remember to poke me in that like button. And if you are not yet subscribed, go for it, because we do Roblox done fun. But until next time, thank you once again for watching. It's been such a pleasure. As always, thanks, and see ya.